Hey everyone, Eggman here with another video, and today we've got not one but two Buu decks, one with the kind of original leader and then one with the Soul Striker leader. I think I like both versions of this. They do different things. Probably this one's more competitive, but it's also more expensive. So we're going to just talk about both these real quick. Also, if you want to see gameplay for it, you can look in the description for the upload of my live stream that I did on Friday, and definitely make sure to follow me on Twitch to make sure you get notifications when I go live. I also dual stream here as well, but I do interact with my chat more on Twitch, and also do giveaways for all of my DBS streams, at least until I run out of stuff to give away. But yeah, let's just jump on into this list. So with Battle Evolutions coming out next month, we got two new cards for the Buu engine. We got this one drop Majin Buu that says, when this card is played, draw one and then activate for 3 blue. If all your cards in your leader area and energy area are mono blue and your opponent has 3 or more energy, you may play 1 blue Majin Buu with energy cost of 7 from your energy area. If you do, place this card in your energy and rest mode. Then play up to 1 Sun Gohan as lessons with energy cost 4 less from your deck into your draw pair. Shuffle your deck, then you may, and then you can only play blue Majin Buu cards for the turn. So pretty much what all this means is that you're able to cheat out the 7-drop super duper easy, and then also, since you put the Gohan into your drop area, then you're able to get a target for this. And then you have this big triple striker that also has removal. That's essentially a dual attacker too, that also untaps 1 energy. So all this is good stuff. Has some good effects going with it. So that's the idea there. And then we also get the new, so this one really helps out get the 7-drop, and then we also have this 3-drop. So if your leader card is blue, when this card is in your energy area, is placed in your drop area by your leader card skill, play this card from your drop area, then play up to 1 blue Go Tanks with any cost 4 less from your deck into your drop area, then shuffle your deck. And also for activating for 1 blue, send this card to its owner's warp, then choose 1 Prodigious, the 4-drop. We're just going to say the 4-drop one into from your energy area. Play the chosen card. If you do, place the top card in your deck in your energy and rest mode. So that just means that you're able to just cheat this out for essentially 0 energy for 1 energy, which is really, really good. So you want to get this guy out really early because it generates a lot of value, and then you go into your other boys from there. So that's the idea with this deck. I think it's pretty self-forward there, and then you can just kind of get some advantage from it. So also, so what the leader does for this one, you're able to do burst 3. You may place what was it? You choose one of your energy, place the chosen energy to your drop area. If you do, choose up to 1 Majin Buu card in your energy, in drop area to your energy and rest mode. That just means you can swap your cards, which means you can also like swap out this guy super easily, which is nice. So if you have this like this in your drop area, then you can just do your things. And then it's an untap 1, draw 1 at 1. At 4, and then it's the same thing on the back, but it also has Sparking 7, where you get to draw a card. Draw 1 card and get plus 5k when you swing with it. So it gets like a little good boost at the end there. And it also has the active main once per turn. It doesn't have the burst associated with it, but choose 1 of your energy. You may place the Persian card in your energy and drop area, same thing. So it just means you can cycle more of that kind of stuff. But it's good for what it does. It's a weird kind of thing that you do with it, but being able to cycle through your energy is nice. It doesn't go back in active mode, which kind of sucks sometimes, but I think it's fine for the deck that we use. And then so let's talk about turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 1, we want to play one of our 1-drops. We have 10 1-drops. We also have Dawn of Evil, which is a fantastic card. If your lead card is a Majin card, look top 10 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 Majin Buu with any cost of 3 or less among them. Add them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you add a card to your hand, choose up to 1 of your blue energy and switch it to active mode. So just being able to kind of do that is really, really good. It's a free search for pretty much this guy, and also any of these. There's 12 search cards for it, so it's good. So if you need to do like more of a slow control game, you can play this guy, and if you want to be more aggro, you can get this guy with it. So that's there. I'm running Frieza and Cell Zeno as my unison. You can run Zeno. You do have to be careful because of the +2. You place the cards you place in your energy with this go in its owner's drop area, and you can't add more cards to it. So you can't do any of your like energy swap shenanigans until like the last play. You can't do the +2 until you're done moving stuff around in your energy, so you don't really get that plus. I mean, you still can, but then you just lose, like unramp in energy, which feels kind of bad. But I decided to put 2 in just so we have like more cards, and it kind of like pseudo bursts at the same time, so it's fine. It's just a good unison in general, but I think Frieza Cell just makes a little bit more sense just because we're able to free play our 1-drops. So if we're going first, if we're going second, then on turn 3 we can just like play this Buu from our hand for free, and then we can just we get to draw a card, and we can do its 3 blue energy because we'll have the energy open for that turn. So it just kind of ramps out this a little bit easier, and so that's literally the only reason for it. But I think it's a good enough reason to try it out. And we just have a lot of targets with this too. This Majin Buu, Prelude to Villainy, is also really good. You just burst 3 when you play this card. If your leader is a Majin card, choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, so that's good. And then also Activate, choose 1 blue Majin card with in your energy other than this guy, and then add it to your hand. If you do, add this card to your energy in rest mode. So there's some cycle there too. So that's kind of nice. And then there is like synergy, right? So if you like need the card that you get with Zeno, you can swap it back, and then but it's like really, really cheeky kind of stuff there. So that's the idea, and then we go into our big boys. Some other cards. I really like this Gohan. So we have to get Gohans and Gotenks so we can put them under our boost so their effects. So this one is just a barrier 20k. When this card's played from energy area, choose up to 1 card in your drop area, place it underneath this card, and activate at once per turn. If there's a Gotenks card underneath this card, play 1 Majin token with 15k, 5k combo, and then also an activate for 4. We don't use this one really, but if you want to, you can do 3 blue and 1 not blue. 1 colorless. If your leader is Majin, choose 1 Majin Buu with any cost 7 in your energy. Play it. If you played a card, add this card to your energy in your rest mode. So you're able to get this Kai out for free, and then you can do like its absorption stuff. So that's like kind of the idea for it. But this is like the really good card because it's essentially triple strike dual attack, which is nice, and then it also untaps 1 blue energy when you play it, which means you can do the EX Evolve into Ultimate Evil Majin Buu. So EX Evolve for 1 blue, plays 2 cards from your hand in your drop area. Majin Buu, any cost of 5 or more, and it has triple strike, and when a card evolves in this card, switch to active mode, and gets plus 30k duration for the turn, so it's a 60k all by itself, which is super duper nuts, and then you can just really go from there. So that's the idea for the deck. I think pretty explanatory. Yeah, this Gohan I think is really nice because you're bursting a lot of cards, and so you can like turn 3 if you're going first. A really good play is just finding this baby hatch from your drop area, add it to your hand, which is cool. And then also, and then you can just play it turn 3, set up for turn 4, and just go really nuts with it. So that's kind of like one of the main ideas for this deck, to do it like that. And I think there's a lot of possibilities for that. Also, we have Zeno, Edge of Space as our super combo. This just helps us fix our life and fix our energy. It also means that we can like charge like Dimension Magic like turn 1, and then if we need it like later, we can just Zeno it, and then we get it back to our hand, which is super nice. So being able to fix our energy is good. It's a 1-drop, which means we can play it off Frieza and Cell, which is really nice. I might even just like get this is also I did a 2-2 split. I might just do full Zeno just because I get more. If I'm focusing more on playing Frieza and Cell, we just get more cycle with it. So that's kind of nice. I also have 2 of these Bobbities. I don't know if that's the right play, but it's fine. It helps us find Majin Buus if we really need them. And then lastly, we have Gotenks as our this one as our Gotenks, which is just a good card. If your opponent activates a Chaos Go during a battle with this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barriers, switch them to return to owner's hand, then switch up to 2 of your mono blue energy to active mode. So like it's kind of refunds itself, and it's kind of like a blue counter in a lot of ways. But this is the first build. I think it's got some charm and some good stuff with it. If you want to we'll just go to the next card. So none of the new cards are restricted to blue Majin leaders. The only real effect is doing the effect of doing this 4 energy to go from this 4-drop into the 7-drop. So I think like it's fine the way it is, but like if you want to do a different blue leader, when I was in my stream, I was kind of split between the Set 10 Zamasu and Soul Striker, but a lot of people in chat wanted me to do Soul Striker, so this is the build we did. I wanted to play more games, but we played against a baby player, and so it was just a lot. It was a lot of stuff going. Like it was a long game where I couldn't find anything. But I think this is a cute little deck for what it did as well. Just turns 1 and 2, we just want to literally draw as many cards as we can, and then turn 3 we just play the baby hatch. The baby Trunks Unison. We awaken, we untap 2, and then we use that 2 energy to like just set up with like Trunks and other things, I guess. And then turn 3 is like where we really go off. We play this 1 Majin Buu, and then we go into 3, and then we can go into our stuff and go from there. And then Baby can help us with our Golden Avenger, being able to being able to have like one of the like this 7-drop swing, a 60k, backed up with a counter is enough. for this not to be cheesy and be kind of good. So that's like the whole idea for this deck. There's not a lot that's going on, but even just playing this Great Saiyaman for 3 is fine because it's a good card and does a lot of damage. If you want to do like a Boonie or something for 4, like, but you generally like turn 4 is when you go off, which is also really nice because like if you're going first, you can't really go off on turn 3 anyways with this because your opponent has to have 3 blue energy. But if you're going first, like your turn 3 play is just setting up still, and then you go from there. But I think the only thing I would say about this deck is that for what it does and for how expensive this deck is, I think there's better things for it. It's very expensive, but if you want to do this deck, this is how you do it. But I think there are better options for the amount of money that goes into this. Meanwhile, like this guy is probably like, yeah, not as bad. Hatch is like most of the cost, and God Sealing Trunks is like between these two, it's $200, right? So like under 150 for like the rest of the cards, and this is like the wrong Dimension Magic because it's like I think I picked a special one. Yeah, I think it's the wrong Dimension Magic, so that's not right. This Go Tanks is expensive, and there's like budget options for that. So like the rest of this, like this is like almost another $100. So you can build this deck for under 100 as long as you don't run Hatch and as long as you don't have what's his face. And then if you don't like just, I don't know, if you have Trunks counterplays for cheap, I guess, like this card's expensive and you can't really do anything about that. It's only $16 and it's good for your stuff. But that's it for me. This is the deck. Once again, if you guys want to look at the deck in action, either one of these, there will be a link to the description, or link in the description to the live stream. There's also going to be a link at the end of this video, and that'll be it. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this. If you want me to try to do a Zamasu set 10 leader build of this, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because I haven't said that in a while, and so maybe you forgot to, and maybe you've watched like 5 of my videos in a row and you haven't, and you've made it this far. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you all next time.